everyone. I love every one of you. Boy, I'm excited now. When it rains, it pours, right? We know that. When it rains, it pours. And God love her. My friend, her name's Tina, and she goes by Semi-Sweet Tea over there on TikTok. I think she just goes by her name here on YouTube. But anyway, she's a friend of mine. And she sent an email to the XX Narcopass Slayer email address, right? And it said, I don't know if this is fate or if it's God's work or what the deal is, but I need you to please check this video out. Oh my God, it's so great. All right, guys. You guys remember what I told you? If not, back up the videos. Back up the videos a little bit, and you're going to have to look for it. You know, I don't know which one it is. I said a couple of them. I told you guys there was a production assistant that worked on that stupid show with Gypsy and Ken and them. And I told you guys that she told me Gypsy was pregnant by Ryan. And the end of March or the beginning of April, something like that, she lost the baby. She had to do a D&C, okay? Because, like I explained all this already, guys, but for whatever reason, when she went to the hospital for something, I guess she was in pain or sick, or I don't know what the deal was. But when they tested her blood, her HCG quantitative was elevated to a point where she should have been X number of weeks along. And she was far enough along that there surely should have been a heartbeat. After 8 weeks of gestation, if you don't see a heartbeat, something's wrong, okay? So, and at that point, they do a D&C. If your HCG says you're, 12 weeks or 14 or whatever, 10, 12 weeks along, and there's no heartbeat and they can't even see an embryo in there, then they just do a D&C, which is just merely scraping the inside lining of your uterus, okay? You do shed, ladies, I'm sure most of you know this, but some of you probably don't. You do shed the thin lining of your uterus every month with your period. Well, you're supposed to. Well, in fact, women that don't shed the lining every month is a disorder called endometriosis. You've heard of that. It's painful. It's difficult maybe to get pregnant because the linings just keep stacking up instead of shedding every month, And a lot of times, you know what the cure for it is? Although they say it can be difficult to become pregnant. Not all the time. It doesn't work all the time. But a lot of times the cure for it is to have a baby. Is if you can get pregnant to have a baby. But then I've also known women where it came back. So, all right. But enough of that. That doesn't really matter. This is what I'm getting at, man. Oh, this is so sweet. And I told you guys she was pregnant by Ryan. In the description, linked, is a video that my friend Semi-Sweet Tea sent to me, man. Please, you have to watch it. It's just a short from this chick on YouTube. I don't even know her name. And it's February 24th. The date comes up of 2024. And what it shows the date. And what it shows is, guys, it's a post by Ryan. And it shows Gypsy laying on a bed with her shirt up, with her tummy showing, and that little dog Pixie, and Ryan's hands on her tummy, but it's got the shirt up showing in it. It says, just cuddling here with my cute little family. Okay, and that could mean that he's just cuddling with her, and the dog's there. That's their family. Sure. However, when you watch the little video, you'll see they show her and him at the hospital, and he's got a paper in her hand, and she doesn't look happy. Or, she's walking around, and just go watch it. People were asking, is she pregnant? And someone said that they overheard Gypsy say to someone in the emergency room, it's just baby stuff. This was the very end of February, guys. The date's right on it. This is what I was told. This is what I was told by this production assistant. That she went and she had to have a D&C and she lost the baby. But since Lifetime had already started the plans, Lifetime knew she was pregnant when she first became pregnant. They said the show must go on. They already took pictures for it. They've already had a banner. They had all this shit going on. No, the show must go on. Okay? I told you guys, man. And here we go. Here we go. Now, some of you are going to say, well, it doesn't prove anything. Okay, well, maybe not. But I think it does. Okay? I think it does. She was seen at the hospital, it says. You got to just watch the video, guys. I know you guys will. It's just a short. Please, in my description, just watch it. You know, that she was just up at the hospital, and they said she overheard her say to someone, "It's just baby stuff." And then this was February 24th, guys. And I was told about a month later or something. So is that when she found out she was pregnant? Because they're showing that she went to the hospital sometime in February with Ryan for whatever reason. And then he's got the post of him at the end of February doing that, holding his hand over her. He said, well, you just watch the video, guys. This is what it is, man. It's exactly what I said. And little by little, and I don't like to say I told you so again, guys, but little by little, everything I've said is coming out slowly. Slowly but surely. It's all coming to fruition. And it's not like I want to, it's just, I want you guys to believe it. Because I tell you all this information, I tell you, I know for sure I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say things like this about anybody unless I knew for sure. You know, and like I tell you that I've got eyewitnesses and we've got statements and I've got other documents and things, but I can't show you. I'm not allowed to yet. Okay. But I've been trying to tell you. And, you know, here it is. Here it is. It looks like she was pregnant back in February. So, you know, this is what I've been saying all along. And I didn't know anything about this video. All right. So, there you go. See you guys in the next one.